I'm not mad.
You're just disappointed? It's like, don't worry, my boy. The mushrooms, they get in your head. The spore. Just it's a sad thing that we're not as not as resistant and resilient as my faithful assistant Pantaloons.
I'm gonna try to wedge myself into a position where Pantaloons can no longer sit on my chest.
All right, we're gonna have to hole up here until Hetara wakes up.
2 hours.
I think probably a short rest is in order.
She's going to be unconscious for a lot longer than a short rest.
Okay.
So what we do is we need some kind of test, right, to prove that Gent is not murderous.
Yeah,
and
that's
then we
true.
have him carry Hetara as punishment.
Yeah, these are good ideas.
So,
Oops.
Gent, does my face make you unreasonably angry?
Usually.
I don't know. Maybe we should leave him tied up then.
I feel like this test was rigged.
Because the Gent that Alton knows is just his one of his most faithful assistants.
I think we'll just leave him tied up through the short rest at least.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so for a short rest, Hetara does not regain consciousness.
Okay. But I get to spend my 1 hit die, don't I?
Sure. Spend your hit dice if you like.
I don't like spending my hit die, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, that was a poor roll.
Well, that gives me my second wind back.
And yeah, no. By the time you had regained consciousness from Pantaloon's sleep spell, the whatever influence that Tentacle Man had on you appears to have passed.
We'll untie Gent. Like, that was just... You're untied, Gent.
I pushed short rest, but it didn't let me use my hit die. Now I'm sad.
You hit short rest.
Did you hit confirm?
Yeah.
You hit take short rest, and then you roll the die. And if they're red, that means they're used. You have to actually click into the...
Oh, I actually have to roll a die?
Yeah.
It doesn't do it
Because-
automatically?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm only missing 2 hit points, and my bonus is +2, so I'm at full.
Okay. You guys are worried you guys were going to get annihilated.
I did get a critical hit.
It's a 4-person party, and one of us got knocked out, and the other had his brain eaten by another brain. So all in all, pretty good day.
Yeah.
And that's before my brain got taken over by a brain.
So, yeah, let's go. Like, I bet you we got through some hilarious misadventures on our way back to the yawning portal.
Unless you guys want to continue exploring this place.
We do,
I
but
mean-
not right now, because we've got 2 civilians we need to get back to the surface.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable dragging Raynar or Floon in their current condition any deeper into this place.
I mean,
Do you carry me out of here while I'm not out?
Oh, we'll wait until you wake up so you can walk. Nobody wants to
Yeah.
carry you.
well, while that's going on, I'm just going to peek into the other rooms.
Okay,
I'm
inside
gonna
that
come with.
room, yeah, it looks to be just an empty 10-foot by 10-foot room.
Okay.
Make a perception check when you walk into that room.
My perception is 50 plus 5. 18.
You see something that the DM forgot to erase off of the map. A secret passage.
Well, good. All right. What's this? I'll mark it with a giant S. I'll circle it and then mark it with an S so that Gent knows.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
What's behind the curtain number 1?
Curtain number 1 appears to be some kind of sleeping quarters. Oddly enough, there are also rusty manacles that are bound to the wall in this
Oh,
room.
sweet.
Okay, what is in this room?
Same story.
Are there any dragons to heist in any of these rooms?
Straw mats, manacles bound to the wall. No dragons to heist. No.
Okay. All right. Curiosities. Well,
I mean, can at least look a little more into this room.
At the top of the dais, once you get closer to it, there's some stuff up there that you might be interested in. But you know, I'm not gonna. The stone chair that the tentacle man was sitting on has an unlocked wooden chest, and there are potions of healing inside, and a quantity of coin, a fairly significant quantity of coin. Ready to take notes on that?
sure.
Yeah.
16 gold pieces, 82 silver pieces, 250 copper pieces. And there are also 2 potions which you immediately recognize as potions of healing.
Alton will pocket the potions because he doesn't have one and Hetara doesn't have one.
If you explain that's why you want them, Gent will let you have them.
Right. That's exactly why. I'm not being sneaky about it. I'm not a rogue.
Gent is absolutely going to pocket one of these gold pieces before dragging the chest back.
Okay.
I don't care about the dragons.
All right.
I think that's a dumb name for orcs.
And there was still an orc corpse that is sitting in the middle of the room as well.
I mean,
well,
does he have any weapons?
What's on the
No, but he does have a spell book on him.
none of us are arcane casters.
I mean, we
Nah.
have a warlock. Hetara can't use the spellbook, but might be interested in it nonetheless.
I guess we'll give it to Hetara.
Okay.
We got you a waking up present.
Like, it's just
Just let me know when I wake up.
I've
I'm sorry.
Not to the corner there.
I've tied it to Hetara's chest with some string.
Oh, that's sweet.
What's next?
Split this loot. We've got 15 gold pieces, 82 silver, and 250 copper.
Feel free to put it on my undead or like on my not dead body if you want to.
We'll also tie it to your body with string. So,
Each individual coin.
Sounds
Yes.
messy.
what's Pantaloons? What is 15 divided by 4?
What's the total in silver pieces?
82 silver pieces. 250 copper pieces.
Okay.
You know what, Pantaloons? Just take my share as your continued payment for being such a wonderful assistant.
There's 267 silver worth of coin
Yeah, so
that I didn't steal already.
267 divided by 4. $66 silver for each of us. And that leaves about 7 coppers left over to not really worry about, because this kind of bookkeeping is annoying.
Yeah,
I'm putting 66 silver on my sheet.
I'm willing to give the extra 7 copper to Hetara as apology.
Okay, so seven extra copper. How much silver?
66.
66 and gold.
It's also
We magically turned the gold into silvers to make the calculation easier.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like the worst alchemy.
So
So at last I wake up. And
Hetara actually won't wake up for another 4 hours unless healing is administered.
Okay.
Actually, another 3 hours. I'm sorry.
Well, I had a
Oh,
berry,
yes,
but
you did.
I had one berry left, but Pantaloons ate it.
That's true.
Did I?
Yeah, you ate the one berry
Yep.
when you
Oh.
lost those hit points.
To be fair, I ate 9 berries.
Not delicious.
It's like each.
And I'm at full health
Whatever.
now.
I'm fine battening down here for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And you are able to, and Hetara eventually regains consciousness.
Oh, ooh, a spell book. Okay, I'm going to inspect the spell book.
There are a few spells in there. Let me just... I'm going to have to side-by-side compare the spell list for a moment to see which spells you do recognize.
In the meantime, Pantaloons wants to know why the Brain Police were after Flume.
First spell, you have no idea what it does. Second spell, you have no idea what it does. Third spell, you have no idea what it is.
That kind of book.
It's a learning
Fourth
experience.
No idea for that spell. Unseen Servant is in this book, as well as Witch Bolt.
Unseen Servant and Witch Ward. Okay.
Yes, you read those are the two spells you recognize. There are 4 others.
Um,
Oh wait, hang on. Let me. I'm gonna have to pull up your character sheet now because you also get other spells that are weird.
Unfortunately, you are not a wizard, and you cannot use this book to cast spells.
No.
oh, I know, but I'm very interested in magical stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you could do an Arcana check, each one of them, to maybe parse their meaning, but
Yeah, I'm skilled in Arcana.
Yeah. I'm sure this is something that Hetara would like to do and probably spend a long time doing.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning on. Okay, so the first one is just an 8.
Hey,
no idea.
Hetara. Even Alton's like,
Roll for,
can we do this at the end?
I ignore what you're saying. Do I roll for each individual one, or?
All right. Alton is like, should we go back to the inn and leave Hetara here in the sewers?
Well, what were you drawing on the ground for?
Oh, this is a secret passage.
Second one is a 20.
Disguise self.
Self. Okay, I'll just.
Yeah, we're
write it
just
down.
gonna go open this thing now.
And you do find the hidden passage.
I guess we could say that we had already looked at it while Hetara was unconscious. At the same
That's
time.
fair. That's absolutely fair. Where did my revealer?
It's
There's
down
my
here.
revealer. Yep, that's there. I see him. And there's a hallway.
The third one is a
leading to
25.
another room. Looks like another cellar.
Does it
Third
have
spell is false life.
Life. Okay.
Does a passive
Yeah.
perception of 15 see this right here? Otherwise, I'm just going to
No.
ignore it.
Well, no, because you already opened it.
Oh, this
I
is
think-
the... Okay, I get you.
Yeah, I think a passive perception of 2 would see that at this point.
Ah, there's another secret passage.
The last one is a 17.
That last one is shield.
So there's one I didn't figure out. All right.
All right. Yeah, there's a door at the end of the thing, and it looks like there's some kind of trick with a flagstone that requires a little bit of muscle to get open. But once you're able to get through, you do see that it's a cellar.
Oh, this is
And
much...
looks like there are brewing supplies down here of some kind.
Are
That
there
kind of
any
stuff.
already brewed supplies?
Nope.
Darn.
So, is there stairs out of the cellar?
There's a door at the end of the room here. Boop, sorry.
Beep. We found another cellar. I think it's
Yeah.
faster to go out this way than the other way.
I assume
After.
you're doing all that while I'm unconscious, so.
Yeah, we'll wait until you are finished examining the book before returning. But Gent is not eager to open the door without other people nearby after his recent adventures.
Okay.
I'm with you, and I have exactly 0 of my spells, so, you know.
Gent doesn't
and-
know that.
Again, more brewing supplies and storage stuff for which looks like some kind of brewery.
Is there a door at the top of the stairs?
There is, in fact.
Do I
More
hear anything on
halflings.
the other side?
You hear sounds of merrymaking and children laughing and playing on the other side.
I don't do kids.
Good.
You go
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
Alton will open the door and be like, "Excuse me."
And there is some shock and surprise at the family of halflings that you have opened the door to.
"Excuse me, my dear friends. Can you tell us where we are?"
This is our home. Sorry, this is our home. Where did you come from? How did you get in our basement?
Apparently, good sir, there is a secret passage to some sewers where there
What?
were some awful mushroom-related shenanigans going on.
Well,
You might
we
wanna
can't
break
have
that up.
that. But by all means, yes.
Thank you for your kindness. Do you mind if we go get our comrades and then exit out through your house, and then in return I will show you where the secret passage is?
Certainly.
Okay.
You might want to take a shower, though.
If you're
Alton's
offering.
Alton like sniffs. He
Is
sniffs
this
himself.
halfling gonna draw us a bath?
Gonna take a bath in a halfling tub.
Can wash your ankles.
I mean, yeah.
I've never had cleaner ankles.
But anyway, yeah. So whenever everybody in this room is ready, we'll just, I guess, troop out through the halfling house.
So
Okay.
the lot of
And
you are vacating to the halfling house. Okay, cool.
And
Yep.
and now these halflings know that they had a secret passage to an illithid lair in their basement. Because,
They
you know-
do.
That I don't know about property values, but I think that lowers them.
Adventures, though.
And they'll brick it up. In the coming weeks, they will brick it up. So yeah.
Okay, after I finish inspecting the spellbook to my satisfaction, I want to investigate the altar and whatever ritual stuff is going on there.
There was no altar. This just looked like the Illithid's like
Fancy chair.
his fancy chair. There's no altar or anything like that. There's yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing mystical I can find around this area.
Nope.
Is the portal still open?
No, it is long since closed up.
I didn't know there was a portal, but okay.
Your friends
Yeah,
would have
I'll-
told you at some point.
Yeah,
One of
well,
them.
I'm not sure they would have. Okay, yeah, maybe. I'll just follow them. I inspect some of the like brewery stuff since I know now more about how to brew spirits.
You're gonna steal from the halflings who are letting us egress to their house?
Did inspect it.
And it appears to be a brewing family that knows their craft fairly well. It's very well organized down here.
Anything I can fit into my bag?
Not really, no.
Okay, yeah, then I'll just head up.
All right, and Volo or Floon and Raynar all come with you, and you guys all exit from the house out into a street, back up at the surface in the city.
Tell Floon and Joseph.
Frankly, I think we smell better than the average Waterdeep.
I don't. We were searching through chamber pots.
You were searching through chamber pots.
Yeah, and then we tied you up with rope. Very smelly rope.
And what's next?
We're gonna
that's-
get
that's
these injured men back to the yawning portal to safety. Where,
Okay.
do we have a way to contact Volo?
Actually, Volo is there when you arrive at the yawning portal, and he looks overjoyed to see not only his friend Floon, but his friend Raynar as well.
Volo, we found your slaves.
Back payment.
They're not my slaves. What are you talking about?
It's been a long day. You can just ignore him.
And he looks a little sheepish at some of the stuff that he's working on the table over his drink. And he says, "I confess that I have but few coins to spare. But never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to promise you something much more valuable. He holds out a scroll tube to Pantaloons. And he says, this is a deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. But I'll arrange one meeting with one after you've inspected it and deemed it satisfactory. What say you?
It would make it. Alton looks at Pantaloons and says, "This will make a fine headquarters in our war against the mushrooms."
Pantaloons is upset because we're gonna have to pay taxes on this place.
Who's collecting them?
I assume Waterdavian nobles.
There is definitely a there's a definite thorough tax man, as it were, once a month, almost like clockwork.
Gent is going to ask if this is an older structure that might have, say, lots of mushrooms growing in it.
I mean, if it doesn't already, it soon will.
Yeah.
See, okay. Do you actually look at the deed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. There's a. It looks like to a place called Troll Skull Manor.
Oh well,
And
I'm interested.
In the North Ward.
I hope that it's shaped like an actual troll skull.
By the power of Troll Skull, I have the power.
He had heard rumors that this particular property is haunted, and he bought the property to hopefully do some research on it for his next authorial endeavor. But he feels that the lot of you can make use of it.
I mean, the deed is nice and all, but he did say, I heard him say, he does have precious little coin.
Is that a platinum or?
What I want to know is, does he have enough coin to buy Pantaloons a hot bath in the Yawning Portal?
Oh no, he absolutely will buy the lot of you your a night's stay at the inn.
In fact, why don't you go take that bath right now?
Points again. He's going to need 2 baths.
Yeah, I sort of been staying very quiet while he's been talking about this house and everything, and then at last I sort of ask when there's a bit more of a lull. What about my payment? The information you promised?
I gave you some information.
No, that was just the taste. I want the actual information, the transcripts. You do not want to cross me or my master. And I am looking at him. I am shooting daggers at him. I do not seem happy at all about this house that he's talking about.
Alton, oblivious to the situation, grabs Hetara by the hand and says, "Come, we must go take baths now," and just drags her off, like, bodily.
I cast command on you. So make an I think it's a wisdom save.
Oh,
this is going to end well.
This is interesting.
I fail.
Yeah, I'm going to make it. So yeah.
Who are you casting that on?
I'm casting on who was striking me off again?
Volo.
Alton.
You're casting it on Volo.
Alton.
No, Alton was trying to drag me off.
Oh.
But
yeah.
I do. Wait. I do have bardic inspiration still, don't it? No, I don't. That wears off.
Yeah, and
so it's an 8.
Yeah. So and I'm going to say growl. So you fall turn, and so you fall prone and end your turn. No, I actually cast release, so that you let go of me.
Okay.
So,
I let go of you.
Yeah, and then I actually have a dagger equipped, and I punched it down on the table and blade first, and say, "I want your notes." And I'm staring directly at Volo and staying very close to him right now.
Volo looks very distressed, and his two friends don't look particularly happy that you're threatening him with this.
Gent shoves as much tobacco as he can fit in his pipe.
Make an intimidation check.
That's a... let me check. Intimidation is... that's a 13.
Volo says, I'll see that you get an advance copy of my next book
I ask when.
when it's released.
I ask if he's ready to paint that in blood. And I'm sort of holding the blade in front of him.
Is there
You know,
something
they can't
behind
be
that? Is
betrayed.
there like is there like some kind of arcane thing you're trying to do to him? With the
No, just
with
intimidating him.
Okay, yeah. No, he doesn't appear to be. He does not appear to be really intimidated by you at the moment. But he says, I feel that you're a little. I just have no idea what to. Vola's a little bit. Vola's a little bit stunned, but he's hiding it really well.
I don't take well to traitors.
And
information,
I've given you and your friends property, land, and once we take care of the legalities, property and full ownership of this of property here in the city of Waterdeep. I figured that would be more than enough.
Yeah, I don't care about the property. You promised information. Just a little prick. That's all I need. And I'll accept your advanced copy.
No.
Oh?
No, you'll get a copy of the book once it's released. You and Floon and Raynar both pipe in and say, "Listen, for whatever Volo's faults are, he's definitely the kind to make good on his promises."
I've heard that before, but he's already betrayed me once. I tell him that I'll think about it. And then I'll pick up my dagger from the table and leave with the rest of the group.
I mean, Alton's not going to go with you. Alton's going to go to the
I
back.
thought some people had left. Okay. Well, then I'll just leave by myself.
That was unnecessarily dramatic.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
Yeah,
point of any
Really
of that
very
was.
dramatically.
Gent is going to get about as high as he possibly can before going to take his bath.
So
Everybody gain a level.
That was a hell of a bath.
Look,
Yeah.
if you do it right, you can gain a lot of experience.
Alton is now convinced that Hetara has the mushrooms in her brain, and he's going to keep extra studious eyes on her.
Should have been doing that from the beginning.
All right. So what's next?
I'm going to level.
Yeah.
Guys gonna faff around? You gonna go look at your new digs? What are you gonna do?
I'm absolutely going to go over there.
Oh well, I actually want to buy armor. I want to buy some studded leather.
As
you
per the player's handbook?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also going to ask Alton, since he was so good about removing the corrosion from those silver bars we found, if there's anything he can do for my poor glaive.
Are you proficient in weaponsmithing or something of that nature?
No, just alchemy and herbalism.
Nope. No
I
idea.
mean, I knew that was not going to be a thing that could work, but you removed the corrosion from those bars. Surely you can fix this acid damage.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the idea is the blade just won't properly hold its edge.
Yeah.
If you just if you just take the corrosion off.
But do I add levels? Like I pressed on the leveling thing, and I don't see how I actually raise it. Just
Go to manage levels.
Yeah.
I clicked on manage levels. But
And then
I'm still
on
not
the
sure
bottom
where
there,
on the bottom.
you hit manage levels. It'll take you to a screen, and then you select your level, and then you put it to the level that you are. So you're 2 now. And
Yeah,
then
there it is in the corner, upper corner. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You see it.
Also, on D&D Beyond, there's an option for the Circle of Concrete. Does anybody know what that is? It's like, seriously, I've never heard of that. Does anybody know what that actually is? The Circle of Concrete.
I imagine.
I don't know what it is. No idea what it is, but I hate it.
Is that from the Rick and Morty thing?
It might be. Is that out?
There's Rick and Morty stuff on D&D Beyond, so...
Unfortunately. So what does this manor look like?
Good thing you asked, because I have... actually, no, I don't need to do it this way. I need to do it this way. Actually, let's do it this way instead.
There
I have to go to immigrant.com.
No.
Not Immigrant.
My Eldritch invocations now.
Alton has come to the realization that not all mushrooms are bad, and he has made a pact with some of the good spores. So, just keep that in mind as I have a list of names here for each individual spore in the spore cloud around him.
Have you made friends with the mushrooms that are used to make intoxicating beverages?
I guess this would get you pretty high, because the spores do necrotic damage.
I don't think we should go anywhere until we've taken a long rest.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can absolutely take the benefits of a long rest.
Hell of a bad.
Spells. I have 3 spell slots. Yay.
There's some transparency nonsense at the bottom that I couldn't. Oh, you guys, you helpfully marked the dice I can't see.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted you to know where they were.
Thank you. This is kind of the outside view of your of your new digs, apparently.
Pantaloons has never been more excited in his life to own a haunted 3-story boarded up shithole. And he is grabbing onto Alton's cuffs and dragging him as fast as possible to the door.
Calm down, assistant. So before we go in there,
I want a big fluffy bed. 2 big fluffy beds. One for even days, one for odd days.
So I do want to remind the Gent and Pantaloons that you guys said you wanted to silver your weapons when you got out.
Oh, I intend to.
Okay.
I still got lots of gold. Don't worry.
Do you want to do this before we go into the obviously haunted mansion?
I guess.
Pantaloons is nervously vibrating from one foot to the other.
I guess we could do it later. Come on, let's go inside. Pantaloons is just so excited.
Let's go
Technically,
inside.
we don't yet own this, do we? Have we signed the paperwork?
Not yet, but it'd be more than easy to get in touch with Volo arranged for the transfer of ownership and whatnot.
Do we want to do that before we go inside? Because technically
Right.
we're trespassing.
Have we been invited inside?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. You do actually have the deed on hand. It just has not been like it just not the legal I's and T's have not been dotted and crossed yet. But the deed is in your possession.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door then.
There are actually a couple of doors. There's one here that's boarded up. There's one that's also here boarded up. This one's also boarded up. Which one do you want to open up?
Third floor window.
Board it up. I mean,
window.
if Pantaloons suggests it, Gent is more than happy to throw him up there.
How are you gonna get up there?
Climb.
I'll open that
You want
door.
to be in the darkest room.
Are you gonna open this door?
Yes.
And it looks like you're opened up to what appears to be a tap room. So you can see a bar, you can see tables off to one side.
Well, I know where I'm gonna be.
There's a hearth back this way.
Is there a giant hole in the middle of the room that just goes straight down to hell?
Unfortunately, no. That's the Yawning Portal's claim to fame.
Alright, so we're gonna need to get some pickaxes, shovels.
Also, walking around the side of the building, you do also discover a set of stairs up the outside of the door, up to the outside of the building as well. But yeah, there appears to be a tap room of an old tavern. Everything is kind of in disarray. The smell of vinegar is pretty strong in the room from all the wine that's turned, that kind of thing.
So there's like dirty mugs and wine bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
Pantaloons
And,
immediately dives behind the bar and clatters one of the wine bottles in a mug onto the bar with a rag, wiping it out. Turns to Gent and says, "What'll it be, partner?"
Pantaloons, make a strength check.
The cabinet is a mimic.
Actually, please bear with me just 1 second. Okay. Yeah.
That's a
a good-
16. That's one of them birdie strength checks right there.
No joke. So when you grab one of the mugs and start wiping it out, you feel something pull on the rag that you grabbed up for a minute, and then it goes slack when it doesn't whip it out of your arm.
Okay, so I'm going to put off practicing my Durham impression then. And I'm going to get one of my daggers, and I'm going to stab the rag repeatedly until I'm sure whatever was tugging on it is dead.
Is there a problem?
The dagger goes slack, or rather the thing goes the rag goes slack, and then you start seeing in the dust on the bar start to shift as something is being written in the common tongue.
We're just rolling averages, right? On the HP.
Yeah, it'll automatically set your HP.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it hasn't thus far, so maybe I'll just click cancel then, and then see what happens with the attack.
Yeah, Gent is pretty sure that Pantaloons is doing this somehow.
Pantaloons asks Alton what this says.
Can
And it's written again.
Alton's on the other side of the bar going, I don't know, it's some strange... Because he's looking at it upside down.
You go behind the bar.
Ah,
Like, I don't know, it's some strange runic script, possibly. And Alton pulls out his journal and starts scribbling notes. Like, I must make a note of it.
Yeah, it clearly says last call.
I mean, he'll let them go for a while, but yeah, he'll say that eventually.
Oh, I know what we should call our new bar. We call it The Last Call.
Oh, there are worse names.
I pour against a big glass of vinegary wine into a dusty mug.
So, How damaged is this? Because like
Thanks.
Alton wants to like chastise Pantaloons for sticking holes in the nice.
Oh, it's an old, ratty, dusty, garbagey rag.
Not the rag. Like the rag was on the bar and he stabbed it.
I mean, the place is in fairly good condition, just really covered in dust and grime.
Yeah.
This is definitely a fixer-upper kind of a situation here.
It's fine. Pantaloons is very, very good at cleaning.
Pantaloons, back this way, you can see a pantry area and a door outside on that side of the wall.
Gent is going to draw the word ale in the dust.
At Gent, you see a mug come up from behind the thing, reach over to a tap back here, and the tap shifts. No liquid comes out, and then sets down on the bar in front of you.
Alton starts clapping excitedly. He says, "Ooh, ooh, ooh! Do you have any halfling whiskey? It's been ever so long." What does "on" mean? Why did they write "on" in the dust?
Gent slaps, like, just gives a gentle tap behind both of their heads. Both Pantaloons and Alton, because he still thinks Pantaloons is doing this.
Do you have it on tap? Is that what that means?
It clearly does not continue writing after those two letters.
This ghost is like,
No,
these
Alton.
jabronis, huh?
Yeah.
I could have had anybody in Waterdeep. And I got the Jackhole 4 over here.
Cut it out, Pantaloons.
What else in this pantry?
Nothing right now. It appears to have been cleaned out either by previous owners or looters.
All right.
Yeah.
How much
This,
daylight do we have today?
How much daylight?
How much?
Uh,
How much time
We
left
did
in the
totally
day?
rest.
Yeah, it's probably early morning.
All right.
Well, then I probably don't need this torch.
Then, yeah, Pantaloons is going to go start running errands. We need a bucket, a bunch of mops, a source of clean water, lots of soap, fresh linens.
I have. Can prepare. Create water. That seems like a good use of my spell slots for the day.
Yeah. So Pantaloons is going to spend the whole day scrubbing the place down and
All
cleaning
right,
it.
so
To finish exploring the house.
Yeah.
looks like all right. So Pantaloons, you discover a kitchen area back here. There's a place where a cook fire could be lit. There's obviously a main hearth right here in the tavern. Hetara, there doesn't appear to be any access to the upper floor from inside this main tap room, but you do know that there is a flight of stairs leading up to the upper floors of the manor.
Yeah.
Outside though. So you're gonna go upstairs. Okay. That we're gonna come all the way up this way. Where
So you have to go
regulars-
outside and up around?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Obviously. That's how this works.
and then yeah. So I'm just gonna go
This-
ahead as you
is this a
guys take the
piano?
time. Is what a piano? No, that is a hearth.
Oh,
Oh.
we can buy a piano.
So yeah, this appears to be living quarters. There's
God damn it.
there's a hallway back here.
Rolling up this character, I
Let's see.
told myself there's no reason one of my instruments should be a piano.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and erase this whole fog of war thingy because you guys, this is basically your home now.
We have turrets?
So up
Fish.
on the this is the turret building which the turret of the building which kind of equates to this area right here. There's a trap door that leads up to the top right there, so you could jump up there or dance around, wave your private parts, get arrested, be fun.
I will do
Can I
all
go
of
to the
those
library and
things.
study? Are there any books there?
Nothing at the moment. This is this is basically a this is this is basically a clay for you to mold as you see fit.
Okay, I put the spell book I found into one of the shelves.
Okay.
And I also put that one of the paintings in the library.
But Pantaloons, you said that you do make a very concerted effort to cleaning up the place.
Oh yeah, starting with the tap room and then working my way up.
Alton
All right.
calls dibs on the master bedroom, by the way. And then I'm going to help
There's a bit of background there.
Pantaloon clean.
Gent is going to point out that Alton is much smaller than him.
I've already dumped all kinds of spores and stuff into the bathroom, so, you know.
Is that a euphemism for taking a dump?
I mean,
No, I just dumped a bunch of necrotic spores in the bathroom so that they might gesticulate.
While you're working Pantaloons,
Yeah.
There's a spot on the wall on one of these windows that you start to clean up. But before it does, you see the letters form the words "Are you the boss?" ?
I drag Alton in and make him tell me what the letters mean.
Are they as long as they're not upside down, I will tell him what the letters mean. And
No, no. It is "Are you the boss?" That's what it says.
Yes, Pantaloon's the boss. Big boss man.
Assistant, why are you telling the ghost that you are the boss?
Ghost.
Pantaloons give promotion. Building give promotion.
All right, so a couple hours later, Volo comes by and he pokes his head in through this door right here and
Sure, Hetara isn't there.
calls. Yeah. First, he makes sure that Hetara isn't around. Looks to Gent and says, "So, how's the place? Does it meet with your satisfaction?"
Looks good to me.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. And he says, so we can. I've arranged the meeting to move the building into your ownership. We just need to go down to the courthouse in the castle ward.
This
at
is the
High Sun today.
This is the goddamn tavern that Eddie built on our Minecraft server.
You are absolutely 100% correct. You are 100% correct, sir.
That's great.
Oh no!
At what point the appointment is scheduled for?
Today at noon at High Sun.
Okay.
Can
He's
I
more than
hear?
happy to make sure Hetara shows up.
Alton is going to grab Pantaloons and pull him to the side and be like, "Let us and tell him that we should hire people to do the cleaning for us."
That's a bad idea, and Pantaloons is very sad to hear you suggest that.
You can still clean, but it'll take you weeks and weeks and weeks to clean this whole house. As
Do
the-
I hear that Volos has arrived.
As the since you are my assistant, it is my responsibility to get you the help you need. And Alton's gonna leave and go and hire day laborers to clean the building.
Okay. There's rules in here for this. Please bear with me a moment. There's also some other stuff in the neighborhood that will be of interest, and I will be giving that to you in a minute. But it looks like you guys are trying to kind of renovate this building. Is that what I'm getting at here?
Right now, we're just gonna clean it.
Okay. Expenses. You're looking at about 5 gold for some day labor to
A
clean the
day.
place over a day.
Oh, just like in the entire place.
Yeah, basically yes. Five gold per 10. The rules here says 50 gold per 10 days. So yeah, 5 gold.
And will the place be clean after a day?
Yeah, but definitely not to the state. You basically just taken off the layer of dirt. There's still stuff boarded up. There's still like a lot of renovating work that needs to be done to make it, up to code. Basically,
How much will it cost to get it up to code?
you're looking at about 1,000 gold to get the place up to code.
Okay, I don't have 1,000 gold.
Yeah, too rich for my blood right now.
Okay.
I do have
bad
100
news,
and-
Gent. We're going to have to sell a kidney.
What will
I vote
100?
yours.
Like, can I get the place?
Don't be
Like,
silly.
if-
Nobody wants a goblin kidney.
Like, I'll pay. I'll pay for the day laborers to clean the entire building, top to bottom. Like,
Okay.
just get all the dust, and then
I will
I'll
not let them clean the library. Just I will sort of play with the knife and suggest that they don't go into the library.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Obviously,
I
Hetara
casually
wants
suggest
Pantaloons to
that-
clean the library himself.
I vote
Give it
that
his personal
Hetara
touch.
stays in the attic bedroom, away from everybody else.
Is it dark there?
I mean,
I was
there's
just
windows,
going to
but you could
suggest-
easily put up blackout curtains.
that Hetara
I'm
never
thinking
leave the
either the attic
library.
bedroom or the spare room, just based on which one was darker. I just want to be where there's the least amount of light.
There's windows everywhere.
You have to
There's
go down to
windows
the
there.
basement for that.
Yeah, and
Where's the basement?
there's a
chapel.
hatch behind the bar to the basement, but that's
Yeah, I stay in the wine cellar.
there's still big old empty casks and stuff, wine racks all up in here.
I can practice all that knowledge of spirits that I gained.
So
from,
let's
the
do it.
information.
Let's do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Because Pantaloons has almost 200 gold. 100 of that he's going to need to silver a weapon. And he also wants to buy a giant stack of as many cushions as he can cram into this little 5-foot room.
So,
That's actually exposed. That's outside, exposed to the elements, right there.
Oh,
what about this? Right here.
Yeah, that's that. This is the trapdoor leading up into the up onto the turret.
there.
So, question. This is a
I mean,
very
there's this
important.
whole bedroom right up in here, but no, you're just gonna live in the little hexagonal room up here, huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
I have a question that's very
It's
important.
got its
how
own
much does
private bath there too. What?
how much does a piano cost?
Lots and lots of money. I don't have it handy.
All right.
How about a harpsichord, poor man's piano?
Also, lots and lots of money you don't have right now.
How about
So
a
Gent
hurdy-gurdy?
is going to inquire as to what intentions everyone else has for this place, because he's more than happy to see about starting up a tavern with this place.
I say that the upper floor is off limits.
The upper floors are off limits, so you're just claiming like second, third, and
Ye-
fourth floor to yourself while living in the basement?
I mean, not the upper floor, it's just one of them. I want any, we don't want an adventurer sneaking up into our stuff. Hate adventurers.
I think we're going to do a lot more adventuring to earn enough money to
Oh
buy
yeah.
a piano.
That's like Alton's goal now. Piano. Every good pub has to have a piano. But no, Alton just wants this place to, like, literally to just do his as a base of operations for his crusade. It's a crusade now. It's upgraded.
I hang up a picture of Neverwinter, or a painting of Neverwinter, in the library and study area.
Okay, so let's just go
And-
down the list.
And then I'll keep the other two
Pantaloons.
paintings in the wine cellar so nobody steals them.
Pantaloons. What is your intentions with this building? Do you want to make it? Do you want to open it up as a place of business?
Immediately, I want to fill this room with cushions and like a fancy colored lantern that he can spin and make colored lights dance all along the walls.
Where are you gonna put
Okay.
the hookah?
I'm assuming I don't have enough for a hookah yet, but he absolutely is also going to put a piano in this tap room and learn how to play it.
Okay. Alton, what's your intentions with this place?
Hire day laborers and then hire for the cleaning. So you
Okay.
said that's 5 gold, and they can get it they can get a basic clean in a day, is what you said.
Yeah.
And then I want to start hiring glass. I want to start replacing the windows, at least on the boarded up windows. Are they
Okay.
boarded up? Are they boarded
They're
up?
boarded up, so the glass itself is still pretty intact, just really dirty.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool,
part of
let's
that day
look at
labor
that.
will be prying the boards and stuff off of it.
Okay, in that case, I want. I don't know. We don't know what's damaged. I guess I'll just start buying furniture.
Who is going to the courthouse with Volo to sign the stuff over into your name?
Oh, Gent is absolutely going. And
Okay, that's good.
So
Pantaloons
Gent's name on the property.
is also
Hetara's-
enthusiastically going because the building has declared him to be the boss.
if Hetara's presence is not required, Gent is going to very pointedly request that Hetara not come.
Well,
Not go to
somebody
fight
needs to
with
stay and
video.
guard the building, right?
Probably.
I'm
I mean,
calculating.
it's not a crappy neighborhood. In fact, basically from the
No.
looks
Somebody needs to stay and guard the building.
from
Yeah.
the looks of the neighborhood, there is. It appears to be mostly upper middle class dwellings and that kind of stuff. The people that can hire the help to tend their grounds and stuff. On the north end of the building appears to be a main thoroughfare, but on the south end there's an alley which has quite a bit of foot traffic and activity as well. And there appears to be other places of business, other premises of business in that area as well. So this appears to be a fairly well-trafficked neighborhood. So with enough time and investment, you think that you could start to turn a profit in this place.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now we need to get clean.
All right,
Yeah.
Putti, what is your intention?
My intention is to buy a few slim chains, and then I'm going to like a hand drill, and I'm going to make a small hole in the spine of the spell book, and lock it or sort of bind it against the shelf in the library and study area, so no one can steal it. And I'll keep a bunch more because I want to start a collection. And I'm going to handle, if we're seriously going to start this bar business, I'm going to handle buying all the wines and spirits and beer, and I'll handle that sort of stuff since I have some information now from the book that I got.
Yeah,
you do have a
the
list.
brewing notes.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to use them.
All right, so I'm sorry, I'm
Well,
catching
that's
up on
my
notes a
specialty.
little bit here. So
Go to
Treble, you
Putti.
said cleaning the place up.
Right, cleaning the place up, hauling off all the old, rotten wine and stuff, bad ale,
and
all that.
that's all going to be covered in your 5 gold of day labor.
Okay, so I will pay for a week's labor, so that's 25 gold or five work days, 40. We'll get in
Okay.
there 40 hours,
Okay.
so that's
All right.
25 gold.
All right.
And then, what furniture is currently in the tap room? Are the tables and stuff still there?
They're still there. And they're actually in pretty remarkably well good condition for how long this place has laid fallow.
All right, because Alton is a halfling, he is also going to fully stock the kitchen
Okay.
and the pantry.
Kitchen stocking.
Kitchen. So give me a price on that when you get to it.
All right. You said your okay? So Hetara, one more time, please. I apologize. What exactly are you wanting to do with this place?
Buy alcohol is what he said.
Okay.
He's gonna go. He's gonna fully stock the bar. I guess as best as he
Mhm.
can with his money.
Sure.
Oh wait, he doesn't have any money because he gave it because he wanted the he wanted the painting.
Gent.
Yeah, going to lay claim to this bedroom up here. Maybe see about knocking down this wall at some point, not immediately, to make this spare room into his own private bathroom with a balcony.
Wait, you could knock down the wall on your bathroom, so everyone who enters your bedroom can see you poop.
That's a
No.
spare bedroom.
Just install a door over here so that I've got a bathroom connected to my bedroom.
So you're not going to just have it wide open, like
No,
okay.
no, not wide open.
The important thing is he's not just gonna dangle out this window and poop in the alley.
Yes, not yet. Long term, gonna get the tavern area up and running and make sure all the furniture is arranged in a way where he can do his Fire Eater performances without endangering any of the furniture.
Okay. All right.
What we could do is
For
we
the patrons.
could say that
Go ahead.
I'm just looking. We could say that is this I guess this common room in this den or I guess this is a living room and a or whatever. I'm unsure what the purpose.
Yeah. This is kind of a commons area, and it's like how people have a living room and then a den.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the real world.
Yeah, we
So-
can turn the common room into like a gaming area, put up whatever the equivalent of pool tables are.
Oh,
Okay.
we could put a table up and we could tabletop role play while we tabletop role play.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get some parchment.
So just to let you know, this is the only way to get access to the apartments above the tavern, above the tap room floor,
Mhm.
is through this external stairway. Just so you know.
I feel like we need a place for all our equipment and things that we sort of throwing together as a group for inventory and everything.
I mean, we have this whole bedroom over here that's not being
Yeah.
used.
Nobody's using that bedroom.
Go with bath and swim in silver where some can.
So just to give
We've
you guys
got
an
a whole
idea.
attic storage area.
It's like privy.
Oh, we do have. That's a bathroom.
Yeah, privy.
It's a poop. It's a poop spot. Like the bathrooms probably don't have poop and things in them. They just probably have bathtubs.
Yeah.
And then can keep the.
Yeah, there you got like
Okay.
chamber pots and stuff in the privies.
I can imagine someone would like to steer it, keep his money in the privy.
Yeah. Oh, and for the day, like Gent is absolutely putting all of his time into manual labor to get this place shipshape.
Okay. Eventually, Gent, you are going to have to go over to the courthouse with
Yeah.
Volo too. Let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break, and
Sure.
when we come back, we will continue settling you guys into your new digs.